Mission Worship. Hello, it's Barrett. I am so sad that we can't be in person, and it's just such a wild year we're having. And I know, I know for me, I'm just thinking about a few things that have happened this year, other than me being the worst homeschool teacher of all time. And my respect for educators it couldn't be higher. So if that's your field and your line of work, I just want to say thank you for that, because you don't want me teaching your kids, or really my kids even. So it's been a big year for trust, and a big year for faith, and a big year for realizing how much we need each other and how much we need God. And I know in my family alone, just speaking for the Barrett household, it's brought us to a place of like simplicity again. And it's not like that. There are times when life gets complicated. It is a lot of times complicated, but there's a simplicity in trust. And that doesn't mean it's easy, but it means that saying yes to God can be a really simple, sometimes very difficult, sometimes really challenging, sometimes, requiring a lot, but a simple thing to say yes to God. And I want to share a song, and I just want to be a just worshipful time for us, but it's a song for me personally that has been such a guiding perspective for my life this year. It's a song that I sing with my youngest son, Cash. He's 3 years old. We sing this every night before he goes to bed, and the song is called Canvas and Clay, and it's about God not only being a father, but being an artist, and his ability to use any and all of our circumstances to paint something really beautiful out of our lives. And I don't know what you've gone through this week. I don't know where your life is at right now. I don't know. You may be on the other end of this, hearing my voice, and you just may have so many questions about how can any of this be used for good. And God has a history of surprising us, and how things meant for evil have been transformed. He can use it. So the song is about it's not a new idea. It's a really old idea, actually. I'm kind of into writing old songs right now. The idea of God being a potter is a really old idea. It's all over the prophets. You, God, are a potter. We are the clay. We are the work of your hands. The prophets have been talking about that for a long time. It's all over the scriptures, and I don't know, wherever you are right now, I'm doing this for myself. I just want to open up my heart to be molded and formed again by the loving hands of God. David wrote about this in the Psalms. We've been knit together in our mother's womb. He knew us before we were. In my mother's womb, you formed me with your hands, known and loved by you. Before I took a breath, and when I doubted, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made, 'cause you're an artist and a potter on the canvas and the clay. Oh, and you make all things work together for my future. Oh, and for my good, and you make all things work together for your glory. Oh, and for your name, there's a healing light just beyond the clouds. Though I've walked through fire, oh, I see clearly now, and I know nothing has been wasted, no failure or mistake. 'Cause you're an artist and a potter. together for my future. Oh, and for my good, and you make all things work together for your glory and for your name, yeah. For your name. And when I doubted, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made. 'Cause you're an artist and a potter, I'm the canvas and the clay. And I know nothing has been wasted, no failure or mistake. 'Cause you're an artist and a potter, I'm the canvas and the clay. And you make all things work together for my future. Oh, and for my good, and you make all things work together for your glory. Oh, and for your name, yeah. For your name. I love that's it's not a new thought, it's not a new idea, but it can be a new song for us to sing if you've been stuck in a place of disappointment, self-hatred, regret. If you haven't been able to forgive other people for the way things happened in the past, or maybe you feel like you haven't been able to forgive yourself for things that have happened in the past, listen to the good news of Jesus, that He makes all things work together for the good of those who love Him. Paul wrote it in Romans. You can see it all throughout the scriptures, and the invitation is to experience it today in our own lives. We're just gonna sing that chorus one more time. Again, I sing it to my son every night before he goes to bed. He has his whole future ahead of him. Oh, you make all things work together for my future. Oh, and for my good, you make all things work together for your glory. Oh, and for, so open up your hands and sing it. You make all things work together for my future. Yes, you do. For my good, you make all things work together for your glory. Oh, and for your name. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.